Hello and welcome. In this video we will look at how to create a zip file from a bunch of files on the server and then downloading that file onto user's computer. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to create a zip archive, and we can do this by doing new zip archive. Now let's create a variable for the output file name, so we can call it catalog.zip. Right. And we have these files to zip. Okay, so these are the files that we're going to put inside of our zip file. Okay, so we have a catalog underscore categories.csv and an items.csv. Right. So we need to open the zip file, and we will put this inside of an if statement in order to make sure that it opened correctly. So let's say file name, and we need to pass a mode, and we'll say zip archive create. If this is true, then we're going to add the files, otherwise we can just echo out I could not open zip file. Alright, so we can add an existing file to the zip archive, so we can do zip add file, and this is going to be the source from which file that we're trying to put, and we can do this like so. We can say files to zip. This is the folder name right here, and we want to put the items.csv file, and the second argument takes the name of the file that you want the file to take inside of the zip. So let's call it items.csv. Let's not change the name. Okay, so let's add the second file. Let's say zip add file files to zip catalog underscore categories.csv, and so let's rename this file. Okay, so we can just call it categories.csv. So instead of catalog underscore categories, just categories.csv. Okay, now another thing that we can do is we can say add from string. Okay, so now what this is going to do is if we're going to pass the name of the file that's going to appear inside of the zip, and the content. Okay, so this is the content that is going to appear inside of this file. So let's say that welcome to our store. Right? So let's say that this is a zip file that contains the data for like an online store. So these are the categories, these are items, and this is like a welcome message. Right? And in the end we need to call the close method on the zip archive. So it's a close, and it is going to create the zip file when you do this. Right? So by this point the zip file is created. Now we need to add the code to download the zip file. So in order to do that, we need to send some response headers. So the first one is going to be the content type, and it will be application/zip. Okay. The second one is going to be content-disposition, and its value will be attachment file name, and we can set that to the file name. Right. And the third header and the last one is going to be the content length header, and it will be file size, and let's pass the file name. Right, so now we want to just return the content of this zip, the zip file. So what we can do is we can call the read file function. So what it does is it's going to read the file, which is this file name, and it's going to output the content, and which is going to result in the file being downloaded. right? And in the end we can delete the file, because once we have downloaded the file, we don't need to keep the file on our server, right? So we can just say unlink file name, and we're done. Okay, so if we go here and do refresh, so it's going to download the catalog.zip. Okay, so you're gonna get this catalog1.zip. Okay, so let me just select this so it replaces the existing that I have. Okay, so now if we open it up, bring this in. Okay, so this is a zip file, and inside we have a categories.csv file, an items.csv file, and a welcome.txt. Right, so this is how you create a zip file in PHP.